Marc-Andre, it's really good to see you. How excited are you, and how happy are you to be back?
Hey, I'm pretty pumped. You know, it's been a long journey, and it's been a long time since I played hockey. So I'm really happy I can get back in the mold with the guys. You know, and just practice hard, play hard, and just get back to the routine. You know.
14 months. I mean, that's a really long time. I think a lot of guys, you know, might have even given up by a certain point anyway. I mean, it was every single time you thought you were about ready to play, and then you'd have another setback there.
Yeah, well, it's not exactly how it happened, but yeah, I've had some setbacks. I've had some ups and downs, but I've always kept faith, and I knew I would play some days, and here I am, you know. And for sure, I think everybody has ups and downs. It's just different intensity, I think, and I went through a pretty intense moment, you know. Like sometimes I thought it was over, and sometimes I thought it was good, but deep down inside of me, I knew that I was going to come back, and here I am. So,
tell me about the doctors in Michigan and how they went about fully identifying the problem and finally fixing it.
Well, fully identified, like there was a lot of problems. There was a ton of problems, but it was all peripheral stuff related to my spine and my like the outside of my cranium and like my neck and some joints in between my cranium and my neck that were still giving me dizziness and headaches. And I mean, I think they were just really smart, and they went like by layers, like a big onions. They took the biggest part off, and then when there was little things left, they just, you know, they really focused on those little things and got me back on track. So I'm really thankful for that, you know.
Well, once they started working on that, I read where you had said, you know, it was like night and day, like right away you could start telling the difference, really.
Yeah, well, when they finally pinpointed the biggest problem, it made a big difference, and then there was just some little problems left, and I still had symptoms, but it was much better. So, you know, I thank God, and I thank the Flyers organization for sending me there. And I think it was a long journey, and it was pretty bad at first, but it really made me stronger and made me grow as a person and as a player. So I'll try and take all this new stuff on the ice with me.
Well, right, and this is what I was going to bring up as well. This is not just about you playing hockey. This is about your health and your life. And when you have the headaches or the dizziness or the light sensitivity, I mean, this is making life overall kind of miserable for you also. This is not just about returning to hockey, but about who you are as a person.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. It's just in my Christmas parties, like just hanging out with my friends, just go to the restaurant, like whatever. It was everywhere. It was bothering me in all situations, and now it's fixed. So I'm really thankful, like I said, and happy.
This is a borderline miracle that it's come to this after you've been having the problems for so long.
Yeah, for sure. But I think God has a plan for everybody, and I just followed it, and I'm thankful to Him. He could send me to the right person. It took a long time, but there's a reason for everything, you know. And like I said, I don't regret anything, and I'm happy. I feel good now, and that's all that matters. It was a long journey, and I had ups and downs, but I'm here now, and I went through it like every other obstacle in my life, and it just makes me, I think, a stronger person and a stronger player and stronger overall. So I'm happy about it.
Journey continues still for you. How exciting will it be for you to get on the ice in an actual game for the first time coming up hopefully very soon?
Yeah, it's going to be great. I mean,
that'll be a really special feeling.
Yeah, for sure. I practiced with the Flyers there when I came back, and it felt like my first day of pro hockey. You know, it felt like I just got in the league, and so anyways, I'm going to enjoy every moment, and I think it's going to be great.
You've been playing in a kind of a men's adult league and hanging out with some of those guys in Michigan. Not the same, of course, as playing with guys like this, but still, it's something, and it's not bad.
Oh yeah, it was a pretty good league actually. It was the Michigan alumni, so a bunch of guys played the HL and the NHL, and
so
it was good for a men's league for sure. But it's different than being with actual pro athletes and just like younger guys that are in a better shape. But I mean, you do it what you have, right?
Well, and it's games, and you're able to get out there and play in some games, and you'll be playing in some real games for the Phantoms real soon. Marc-Andre, it's really nice to see you and good to have you back. Congratulations on your return here.
Thank you.